I started playing the Chapman Stick about 31 years ago, and the biggest reason was I saw Bob Culbertson playing it at a strawberry festival in Los Gatos, California, and I couldn't believe what he was able to do with one instrument. And soon after that, I picked up my first 10-string Chapman Stick at Guitar Showcase in San Jose, where incidentally Bob was also teaching. So I took lessons with him while I was in college studying music, probably for a good year. And during that time, two of his songs that really stuck with me that I still play in my repertoire to this day, one was Road to Hana and the other one was called The Captain's Daughter, which later became part of my repertoire and I started calling Float. Changed up some stuff, but the essential foundation of it was still the same. And it was this idea, these ostinatos that he was doing at the time where almost like a harp, the fingers were playing between two hands, between the two sides so that they were kind of talking to each other. So instead of doing, he was doing these. And he would just have me do these exercises over and over, and which was part of the foundation of A Captain's Daughter, which again, I later reiterated as Float. After I played the 10th string, later on I started playing the grand stick, the 12-string stick, and about 10 years ago, mostly because of some physical reasons, I switched over to the stick guitar, this SG-12, this current one, and I've stuck with it and it became my primary instrument. I really do miss the low end of the stick and the grand stick, but for my playing style, and especially going further and further into the electronic style, this really became a great instrument for me. And so what it lacked in depth on the low end, I was able to really do more of in terms of the two sides kind of connecting with each other and also using some effects to really sustain it. But this, it would just have me do this over and over for hours, and then later it became this thing where it would just, you're moving through chord by chord, but it really just sounds like one continuous motion. And then obviously being able to solo in it. Anyway, shout out to Bob. I definitely wouldn't be the player I am without him. He was one of the most instrumental people in my career, and still I still consider him one of the greatest stick players. And I was lucky enough to be able to study with him and be able to take a little bit of my repertoire from what he was doing and really kind of foundational to what I do all these years later. I'm going to link up a short performance of this video, of this song, Float, on this video, but just kind of wanted to give you a brief rundown of how this came to be, which later became a full-blown electronic song. Thanks for listening.